Welcome to the webinar. My name is Lori Burns, and I am an NSCC EAL support specialist. In this webinar, we will be talking about formal and informal communication. At the end of the webinar, there will be some resources that will help you continue to improve these skills. The objectives for this webinar are to discuss register, examine formal and informal language, explore reduced speech, and to examine contractions. Let's get started. Register refers to the degree of formality of language. It is the language used by a group of people based on their personal or professional relationships. We don't use the same language for every situation or for every individual we communicate with. Sometimes our language is very formal or professional sounding, and sometimes it is more informal or relaxed. Pay attention to the language that is spoken around you. You might use slightly different language with your groups of friends than you do at work. Different cultures view language formality differently. This webinar will explain what you are likely to encounter when communicating in different situations in Canada. As we saw on the previous slide, we use different language depending on the situation and on the individual or individuals we're communicating with. We use different formality in spoken and in written language. The language choices we use to speak with a manager are different than the choices we make when speaking with a friend. That's because we use different language depending on the situation and on our comfort level with the individuals we are communicating with. There are 3 levels of register. They are formal, neutral, a balance between formal and informal language, and informal. Neutral language is a sort of in-between formal and informal language. It is used a lot in written communication and used to deliver facts. It is commonly used in everyday language. It uses regular grammar and basic vocabulary. It is professional, yet also accessible. Formal language is a style of speech or writing that is used when you are speaking to someone you don't know or on whom you want to make a good impression. The focus on word choice and proper grammar is very important when using formal language. For example, in academic writing, the language we use is very formal. When we text a friend, that language is more relaxed and informal. Informal language is a style of speech where choice of words and grammar tends to be familiar rather than formal. Used when you know or want to get to know the person you are speaking to. Slang and reduced speech are commonly used. I will speak on reduced speech more later in the webinar. Look at the following sentences. Are they formal or informal? Is the speaker talking to someone they know well? Take a moment and think about it. On the next slide, I will tell you the answers. Did you go downtown on the weekend? I had a late night on Saturday. I expect you to be at work at 9. Your daughter has been behaving very badly in class. Hey, where did you get those kicks? Vocabulary note. Kicks is slang for sneakers. Look at the following sentences. Are they formal or informal? What do you think the relationship is between the speakers? Take a moment and think about it. On the next slide, I will tell you the answers. Can I get your opinion on some preliminary results, John? Ugh, I can't believe I have to work on Saturday night again. Good morning, Ms. Palmer. How are you doing today? Went to Boston this weekend. Lots to tell you. Now, let's go over the answers. Did you go downtown on the weekend? I had a late night on Saturday. Informal. I expect you to be at work at 9. Formal. Your daughter has been behaving very badly in class. Formal. Hey, where did you get those kicks? Informal. We might think that in sentence 2, our manager is speaking to us. In sentence 3, a teacher. Sentence 4 is probably friends or family. Sentence 1 might be a coworker. Now, let's go over the answers. Can I get your opinion on some preliminary results, John? Formal. Ugh, I can't believe I have to work on Saturday night again. Informal. Good morning, Ms. Palmer. How are you doing today? Formal. Went to Boston this weekend. Lots to tell you. Informal. Sentence 1 is probably a coworker. Sentence 3 is perhaps a client or appointment. Sentences 2 and 4 are probably friends or family. Reduced speech happens when a speaker reduces or eliminates sounds from words or phrases. It does not happen in writing. Recognizing and producing reduced speech is a large part in becoming an advanced English user. Reduced speech occurs in all situations, including formal contexts. There is a misconception that reduced speech is sloppy or indicates you are being too informal. This is not true. Here are some common examples of reduced speech. Because, 'cause. Want to, wanna. Going to, gonna. Don't know, don't know. Lots of, lotsa. Should have, shoulda. Remember, please note that reduced speech is not used in professional or academic writing. Let's listen to some more examples of reduced speech with an example sentence. Because, 'cause. I went to sleep early 'cause I was tired. Bet you, betcha. I bet you never thought it would snow today. Doing, doin'. I wonder what Michelle is doing after school. Want to, wanna. Do you wanna build a snowman? Let's listen to some more examples of reduced speech with an example sentence. Wanta, wanna. I want a glass of lemonade. Wants to, wants to. He wants to run a quicker mile. Going to, gonna. We're gonna go to the movie after dinner. Got to, gotta. I gotta go to the laundromat soon. In the English language, contractions are the shortened form of a word or a group of words that omit certain letters or sounds. These missing letters are indicated with an apostrophe. Here are some examples. Cannot, can't. He is, he's. She is, she's. I will, I'll. They have, they've. The pronunciation of contractions is key to improving your overall pronunciation. Contractions are commonly used in speech and in informal writing. Contractions are not used in professional or academic writing. Please note, contractions will often be used in emails and other workplace correspondence, memos, notes, emails, etc. Look at these sentences. Think for a moment about how you would say the contraction. Now, listen to me read them. Do you think he'll pass his driving test? I'll see you next week. It's freezing outside. Why aren't you answering your phone? I can't find my glasses anywhere. They didn't tell me the meeting was canceled. The contraction in number 4 on the slide gives an unusual word order in the sentence. It would not be accurate to say, why are not you answering your phone? If we want to write this sentence in a formal way, we would need to say, why are you not answering your phone? When we use a contraction, we ignore the uncommon word order. Look at these sentences. Think for a moment about how you would say the contraction. Now, listen to me read them. He hasn't been in touch for over a month. My husband's been feeling ill for days, but he won't go to the doctor. Where's my newspaper? When's your wedding? Who's coming to your birthday party?
There are many available resources for NSCC students. Please take some time to explore them. Visit the NSCC EAL supports page to view the schedules for upcoming EAL workshops, conversation circles, and to book an appointment with an EAL support specialist. Use the EAL guide for additional resources to help you with your language learning. Use NSCC's writing guide for tips, advice, and information for all your writing needs. You can find all these resources and more on the EAL Supports Connect page and link on the screen. Connect is NSCC's intranet and requires your NSCCW number and login.
References.